Hello, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. This is Steve Samuel from Design Visionaries, and today I'd like to share a little technique with you, some techniques that you can use to make a Valentine's Day wish. So happy Valentine's Day, and without further ado, here are some really cool techniques. So I'm going to start with some basic geometry like this. And these are going to be reference lines. I like the fact that you could make anything a reference entity. You could make an arc a reference entity or even a point. So I'm going to make some reference entities here. And I'm going to put some angles on here that I've thought might be really good. I'm going to put a dimension on here. That's 100. And I'm going to put one more reference line down here. That is 170. Just like this. Oops, that's 170. What's going on with my caps lock here? 170. There you go. And let's do a nice little construction line of that as well. Just like that. Okay? So there's our construction entities, and we're going to have a arc that is tangent to this one right here. So that's cool. And then we'll have a spline with a G2 curvature continuity on that arc. And then that will create that piece of geometry there. And then finally we will mirror the two entities, the arc and the spline, about this reference line here. And that's our basic outline for our Valentine's Day wish. Next, we have to give it some 3D definition. And so another sketch will be created on this orthogonal plane. And you shouldn't blow the chance to use the word orthogonal when you get it, because it doesn't come up in regular speech very often. Isn't English an amazing language? So now I'm making the kind of geometry that's going to make this a 3D heart shape like that. I like that shape. It's just my little artistic interpretation. And I'm going to mirror this little curve as well, just like this, about that axis there, and finish. And for reasons that will become obvious in just a moment, I'm going to add a point entity at the very end point here. Okay. Good. And so now I've got this point. I also have a point entity here that's associated with the datum CSIS, or datum coordinate system. And now I'm going to go into the surfacing option and use one of my favorite surfaces, the through curve mesh. And many people don't realize that when you do a through curve mesh, you do primary curves and cross curves, but the primary curves can actually be point entities. And that's really important for this particular shape, because I don't have any other curve information that creates the primary curves. Then I could go to the cross curves, and I can say that this is my first cross curve, add new set. This set is my second set of cross curves. Third, add new set. Fourth, and finally the same curve that I started with right there. And there you have it. There is a beautiful heart shape, and I'm going to clean it up by taking away the sketches and the coordinate system and the points. I'm going to say Control J and select the piece of geometry and go to the nice Valentine's Day color, just like that. And then I'm going to go to the view style and set my true shading editor up. And there you have it. There is my holiday Valentine's Day wish for you all. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day with you and your honey. Maybe you shouldn't mention NX commands, but who knows? And all kidding aside, have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Again, my name is Steve Samuel. Design Visionaries is the company, and on the Design Visionaries YouTube channel you can see many more wonderful videos about how to do all sorts of things. Please check it out and subscribe. Thanks again for your viewership. It's quite a privilege. Good day.